That better.
Midnight hums a secret in a corner of the room. A whisper swims through velvet like a ghost behind the bloom. A silhouette is swaying with a cigarette of doom, and the trumpets talking riddles about a story they assume. Ooh, the shadows in the blue, they're dancing like they knew every hidden truth that slips between a liar's lips. And they're watching me and you. A glass clinks soft and hollow like footsteps on the run. There's laughter with no owner and a crime that's never done. The piano plays a question that the answers always shun, while the bass line stalks the ceiling like it's hunting someone. Ooh, the shadows in the blue, they whisper what is true. They curl around the light like a secret in the night, and they're closer than you knew. Every note's a clue, every breath's a chase, every look's a mystery I'm too scared to face. So pour another whisper, let the darkness drift on through, 'cause the night won't tell its secrets, but the shadows, oh, the shadows in the blue. So we'll stand tall for change, break the silence with a roar. Every step we take together opens up a brand new door. With a fire in our hearts, we'll light the way ahead. In the name of love and justice, let our fear be shed. In the face of doubt and darkness, we'll build a better way. A tapestry of voices rising up to seize the day. Hand in hand we'll walk this journey, no one left behind.
El elden, yürek yürekten üstündür. Benim elim sende, senin yüreğin kimde? Canını mı acıtıyor yoluma ektiğin dikenler? Güller serpmiştim oysa ben, sen
I like
benimsin
to bark
diye.
in my hands. I sniff it and I get knocked out.
Elden, yürek yürekten üstündür. Benim elim sende.
Talking loud in the nighttime air, voices clash when it's out of care. Opinions swear like they matter so, but who's right we'll never know.
Good.
Everybody's offended, each one sways. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. Claim the night with the things we say. Truths clash like broken dreams. Voice to voice, let it scream. What's real in this foggy light? Battle hard till the morning light. Feel the hunger of the crowd. Anxious to erupt so loud. Unity in discord side. Witness as their worlds collide. Howling up in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one's way. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. Claim the night with the things we say. Truths clash like broken dreams. Raise your voice, let it scream. What's real in this foggy light? Battle hard till the morning light. Feel the hunger of the crowd. And just to erupt so loud. Unity in discord's tide. Witness as their worlds collide. Howling up in the midnight haze. Everybody's offended, each one's way. We're offended, you're offended, that's the way. Claim the night with the things we say. We say. We say. We say. We say. We say.
My mother twitched my fucking temples.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, we're a little mixed up here. Hey, what's up,
Activate.
everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This is Tyler. Please stop, because you're just going to mess things up now. I don't know what you're trying to do. Anyway, if you are new here, hi, hello, welcome. Don't forget to hit the little subscribe button down below. I think this is just our new thing. The opening of every podcast, I'm just going to have my dog whining in the background because apparently that's the new thing. So Reese says hi. And don't forget to hit the little subscribe button down below. And thank you for clicking on the little button to come sit with us and listen to the craziness going on in the world today.
So what are we going to be talking about? Of course,
All the things.
you know, it's funny you use that accent. Isn't that African?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're going to be talking about Africa and the issues that went down with the G20. Canada seems to be getting poorer, but what? How did it go? Basically, our government kind of snubbed, not like our government tried to snub the United States, and like comments are being walked back, which we talked about last week. So, you know, more foot into mouth seems to be going on here. We'll talk about that, and also I guess the major shift in energy policy, that's with regards to is that the Danielle Smith, Mark Carney, David Eby thing?
I think so. So, well, I don't know about the other things, but you know,
Okay.
it's just right there.
Okay. Yeah, so we will be talking about that, and there's been some
Updates.
interesting updates with regards to the National Guard Afghani national extremist who obviously gunned down two National Guardsmen just doing their thing. Yeah, and that's quite the interesting stories, and we will have much more. But before we do, uh,
They don't produce anything. They don't do anything.
Howdy ho.
all right. So why don't you take the top one, and then we'll shift into the other stuff. So
You mean so not the link? Because the link is yours.
oh,
Very
that link. Oh, right. I totally forgot.
The
Canada's-
whole title of our podcast.
Yeah, right. Our legislation that Canada's government is trying to push through is basically saying alpha males are super scary and we need to stop them.
I
You
mean, they
think
do
I'm
sound pretty
joking?
scary.
You think I'm joking? I'm not.
Oh my god, my mouse just died.
It's, and I quote, alarming to see the growing impact of the manosphere and how they are conditioning vulnerable populations such as teens, particularly young men. What patterns are you seeing in how algorithmic content and influencer culture are shaping early attitudes towards gender? And what makes these online narratives so effective at pulling vulnerable young men into misogynistic worldviews?
Thank you for that question.
I'm sorry, can you dumbify that question for me? You're muted, BT dubs. You're muted.
I hate me. I fucking
I like
Pause.
how say you're muted and then it's like you remute yourself.
no. I have a. Wait, how did I do that?
I don't know magic.
I pressed spacebar and it muted my microphone. I'm like, that's a fantastic idea. Okay, I want to ask this question again, or hear this question again. Why are you making fun of my hair?
And influencer
Oh,
culture
that totally works
are
on my end.
shaping
too.
early attitudes towards gender, and what makes these online narratives so effective at pulling vulnerable young men into misogynistic worldviews?
Thank you for that
oh,
question.
Regulations
sorry.
such as lack of the man. You state that it's, and I quote, alarming to see the growing impact of the manosphere and how they are conditioning vulnerable populations such as teens, particularly young men. What patterns are you seeing in how algorithmic content and influencer culture are shaping early attitudes towards gender? And what makes these online narratives so effective at pulling vulnerable young men into misogynistic worldviews?
Thank you for that question. Young boys and young men are looking to the internet, turning to the internet for connection, to learn about dating, to learn about what it means to be a young man, and looking for social supports, and looking to figure themselves out. And as they do these searches, they are presented with these deeply misogynistic and hateful videos and resources put out by these social influencers. We are seeing more and more of that kind of impact, and these young men start to take on those narratives. They start to accept those ideologies, those ways, those narratives, those advices that are often disguised as improving, improving self-esteem, improving their own looks and physique, and so forth, but often incorporating deeply hateful, misogynistic attitudes, blaming women, blaming immigrants and newcomer communities for all the problems that men, boys, and young men are experiencing.
All right, maybe this
Anyone else disturbed by the way he says boys? I'm sorry.
yeah,
the other one.
it's very like boys,
Yeah, it's weird.
little boys that I dream about, and then they're running around in tighties. Oh my, especially tighty whities. You could see the outline of their butt.
Like the rest of him was whatever. It's just the way he said boys. Like I was just like,
So, but listen, okay. Let's actually kind of break down what this guy is actually saying, and the question that was poised. Boys.
that's my question. Why do you
How
say
many-
boys? Okay.
Yeah.
Men and boys.
Boys. So he's saying that people are turning to online for influences that are potentially misogynistic. But notice how he snuck in like they're looking to raise their self-esteem. They're looking for dating and like all of these things that like television traditionally did. And it's not like the internet is that much further removed from how the television is and how television operated, especially like everything nowadays is pretty gamified. But it's interesting. So he's saying people are going online to seek information. Yeah. Yeah, that's how people tend to use this tool, this magic device. Yes, we use
Crazy,
the
I know.
internet. We use the internet to find fucking information. Humberto Cumber, whatever the hell your
Look
name
through
is.
the apps that are
What is your
off
stupid
stock
name?
without to
Yeah, Umberto Carlolo.
That Carlolo.
Carollo. Umberto
Carlo.
Carolo. Rolo. Okay, he's a chocolate bar now. You're a chocolate bar. You are now known as Mr. Chocolate Bar.
Nice.
Caramel filled little bastard.
Little bitch. And your boys.
Five. So, okay. So young men are going on and they're getting ideas from what people like, what, Myron Gaines? You guys are worried about Myron Gaines? You're worried about what? That they're getting misogynistic worldviews. Is it misogyny if you protect someone? Is that how far down the road we've gone? Where people saying, "Hey, men, you should protect women. Hey, women, stop being skanks. Give men a reason to actually want to protect you." And he's going, "But boys, I'm curious about little boys and the influence that they're having."
Okay. What?
Is he mad that people are calling out reality as it is, not how he wants to? This is some like deconstructionist, some communist do not believe your lying eyes bullshit. That's like what they're actually trying to cover up here. Hey, look, we've imported 10 million people into Canada. We've replaced nearly half the population with a bunch of fucking immigrants. And, don't worry about why you can't afford food, why your kids can't find a job, why you can't find work, why you can't do anything, why everything seems to cost a lot more. And he's going, but these people are describing reality and we don't like it. That's what this guy's actually saying.
But what is he talking about misogynistic men? Misogyny. Okay. The
Yes.
definition, a dislike or contempt for an ingrained prejudice against women.
Yeah. So if someone says, "Hey, you know what, ladies, stop being whores, stop being skanks."
How dare you? That's why you married me.
I know. So he associates everyone that says like, "Hey, women have an obligation within society, as do men. We each have obligations. So if we are not upholding our more or less end of the social bargain." So women are either badass bosses who don't need no man, and it's the Schrodinger's feminism. Women are empowered, they're badass CEOs, don't need men at all, but also patriarchy bad, men are oppressing women. Which one is it? And so for
All
someone
of
to
the above.
hey, traditionally men have been in more kind of authoritative type of roles. Men tend to, and it's looking at how men are rather than this beta cuck bitch who's sitting there going, I like my men like twinks. Just like I'm a Rolo, I also like my boys like chocolate bar twinks.
With peanuts.
Little
bit of nuts in the middle. I mean, okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm somewhat lost Latina. Maybe. Why? Like what is the legislation that he's trying to, like, I don't understand.
This is the online harms bill.
Online harms. Okay.
Yeah, so men saying, "Hey, women, stop being skanks. Hey, guys, get healthy, get fit," which I've done neither of. Actually
Me
work
neither.
hard.
Still skanky.
Look out for women that are like gold diggers. It's so fun. Like, this guy is either like intentionally fucking retarded, or he leaves out what most of society knows. Hey, men, be careful of women who are gold digging whores who will try to, mentally and physically abuse you. Stand up for yourself. All this type of garbage. Maybe it is some type of rage bait, or maybe I'm actually the rage bait because this dude's a fucking
Beta.
So okay, so is that his point? Is he saying, like, so he's bitching about quote unquote misogynistic men on the internet? This is all about stuff on the internet, so he doesn't like men
Yes.
telling women all these things to do. So then what is the legislation that they're trying to put into place here?
that they can censor speech that they don't like.
Oh,
So-
more of that bullshit.
Yes. So if I'm saying, "Hey, women, stop being skanks,"
Yeah,
okay,
I get it.
that's potentially misogynistic. And you notice, like, this dude's fighting ghosts. I don't know who on the internet, who has a big following, who's anyone that's saying, "Hey, men, you really need to get those women back in the kitchen." Maybe
Andrew
slap them
Tate.
around. Hardly. Little, smack them around a little bit. It's getting back in the kitchen. Who's
These
saying
dudes,
that?
Alice.
Like, who? Genuine
I-
question. Anyone, please let me know. Who's someone prominent out there that's saying men need to beat their wives? 'Cause
Yeah, I
I'll
don't think
follow
I've seen that anywhere. I I don't think I've seen that anywhere other than in my house. But I'm just kidding. Just
See?
jokes, people.
But does Andrew Tate
that's what I
actually?
said.
I don't think from what I've seen
Well, he's
from Andrew Tate.
misogynistic.
How?
He seemed well, okay. Actually, that's a really good question. As the words came out of my mouth, I'm like, how am I going to back this? It's, you know what? I just felt guilty to what other people say. They say that okay. He's a piece of shit. Okay, I think he's a piece of shit.
How?
I think that because I think some of the ways that he looks at things or the ways that he talks about women is kind of not cool. I don't know, but the thing is, like,
Okay.
it's hard because, like, I am also in agreement with some of the things. I mean, I for one would love to be a stay-at-home mom. Taking care of the home, taking care of the kids, and not have to be out doing the 9 to 5, all that other bullshit. I feel like I missed a huge part of my kids' lives because I was at work, but that's me. I am a very family-oriented person, and I think that any woman who has the ability to stay at home, I don't know what you're bitching about, but
hold on, with you saying that, it shows just how terrified the government is that, like, traditionalism is coming back, and the messaging is very concise. It's very clear and very effective. Propaganda works. That's why we use it. Like, the royal we. That's why societies use propaganda. Everyone uses some form of propaganda. And so, encouraging. How did the whole, like, reefer madness thing happen? Because people were pushing propaganda. Everyone remembers, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Oh, no, that was an egg. That was much better. I loved that. I loved that commercial.
Well,
The
see,
frying
but
egg.
the propaganda worked. So what he's saying is their messaging is too effective. We need to legislatively stop it so that we could push our propaganda, because obviously our propaganda sucks dick, but just like I do with my little twinks.
Yay.
So to them, that is so much more necessary. They have to silence, because, like, Andrew Tate, all I've seen him really talk about is women are whores. If you want to be a whore, I'm gonna use you for my own benefit. Then I'm not going to marry you. I'm not going to have children with you. Like, this is how he tends to, at least with my understanding, is how he tends to operate. It's more of a, yeah, you want to be a whore? Here you go. Miss Badass Woman don't need no man. So what he and people like Myron Gaines are calling out that, hey, women, again, if you want to be skanks, you want to be, sleep around with hundreds of guys, if you want to be the Bonnie Blue or whatever of the world, then don't be surprised when men turn away from you and they go, whatever that is, I don't like that.
I mean, I do get his point in some things. I think, I don't know, sometimes when I listen to him speak, like he angers me. He really does.
Yeah,
but in other time, like, I don't know, he has this super cocky personality that comes out, and I just want to smack him. I really do. Even if what he's saying I agree with, I just want to smack him. He has a
it's not what he's saying.
That's what he has.
It's not what he said, it's how he said it. So he got me in the fifis. He hurt my feelings, therefore I need to respond. Instead of, what is he saying? What is he talking about? And what is this whole manosphere thing talking about? What are people on like the whatever podcast that they're talking with people? Yeah, they have OnlyFans chicks, but they also have women who are CEOs, women who are just entering the dating scene, people who have been married for decades. And like, you see you see the hardcore feminist who's going, I don't need no man. And okay, well, what do you want a man to make? Well, he, 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6 inches, like that type of stuff, or 6-pack, or whatever the fucking stupid shit they say.
Probably wasn't 6 inches.
But then, if you switch it on the other side, like, hey, well, I want a woman who hasn't slept with 1,000 guys, who's subservient, and who's going to be a good mom. And they go, how dare you? You're enslaving women. You're trying to recreate A Handmaid's Tale, you pig.
No, I don't see it. I don't find a lot wrong with that. I really don't. Like, that's the thank you.
Stop, squirrel nuts.
So I mean, I don't know. I don't find there's I don't want a man who's has like triple digits or some shit like that. Even, you know what I'm saying? Like a high count and stuff like that. I don't want a man who, like, for me, I don't know. I'm not a beta man type girl. I'm really not. I don't like,
I don't know.
like, I don't want a man that I can just like push around and stuff like that. Like, I want a man that I feel safe, where if someone breaks in, I know he's going to protect me and the kids. A beta male, like, I feel like I'm going to be the alpha, and I would be the alpha.
Right.
And so I wouldn't want that. Like,
and so with this legislation, that it's silencing that messaging. We need to stop that men are being more effective, men are communicating more, and men are calling out reality as we see it. So, like, is this guy completely deny that most women initiate divorces? Most women are, well, in fact, more men. Look at the numbers. Men are abused more than women. Happens way more. And we've all been fed this bull crap that, women are just like the noble savage, just like that. It has nothing to do with reality, how it actually is. And then when a bad thing happens, like I remember seeing a video where it was like this kid in school, or like in like senior high school or something like that. A girl's she's attacking him, she's punching him, she's kicking him, and he's not doing anything until he finally responds. And then the crowd, oh, how could you? It's like, are you guys, have we been, am I the only one that's watched this chick just punch and kick me for the past 30 seconds and I finally respond and now I'm the asshole? It's like they tried to overlay that men and women are totally capable of doing the exact same things with impunity. And then when actual strength is shown, women seem to get corrected that, oh yeah, guys are actually way stronger, like insanely stronger.
Weird. We're gonna let them into our sports. Sports. We're gonna let them into our sports, and then they beat
Hey,
us up.
let us into our sports.
But-
Give me that goddamn bagels, you little yarmulke.
You know, shit. I was gonna go somewhere. I had a place to go, and I lost it with my sports.
So, like, here's a good example.
There's no sound.
Oh my god,
I
shut
love
up.
gay people and black people and Asian people and Native American people and
Pacific
Middle Eastern.
Islanders.
Well, Pacific Islanders. I love Middle Eastern people. And this
Indian
is no
people.
particular order.
No, I rank. I love
Okay.
black people more than anybody else.
What's second? Ah, that's tougher to say, isn't it? That's tougher to say, isn't it?
You know what? Your mouth kind of reminds me of like a person from Whoville.
That's
because
fine.
you like lip is not there.
Well, I
But,
can't
like,
help that.
No, you can't. It's just like
Body
Whoville.
shaming's
What's that have
fine.
to do with the question he asked?
Goodness, here come the comments.
What did that have to do with the question he asked? Oh, it's
So-
deflecting. Your lips
well-
look like someone from the Whoville.
Well, I know you like you can attack and you can ridicule men, you can attack them, but the second we say, "Hey, yeah, you're a bit of a tubby," and they, "Oh, how could you say such hurtful things?" Like, man, that's like the 10th most hurtful thing I've heard to date, and 9 of them were directed directly at me. Like,
I don't know. I
So-
think this whole banning of speech thing, or trying to control speech or what people are saying, I think is very dangerous, and it's a very slippery slope. And I feel like they have started doing it, and now we're seeing what that slide is starting to look like. And I don't think that it should be done. It's not like somebody like Andrew Tate, who's calling women whores, is asking for violence upon these whores. No, it's just, this is my opinion. Okay, end of story. Like, I don't understand why you need differing opinions for every aspect of your life that you do. That is the only way that there is growth. If you start suppressing that, you are suppressing growth, period.
well, it's continuing the lie. It's them trying to continue the lie until maybe it becomes reality. Women are less happy now than they've ever been. Even with all the badass, I'm empowered, everything else, women in general are less happy. That biological clock comes ticking. Remember, Pierre got attacked for saying that women's biological clocks are ticking. What a misogynistic comment, but those same barren women are sitting there going, well, you know, I fed myself this lie for 40 years. And I think that's what we're really seeing. Women making bad decisions where they say, you know, I was told from 18 to 40, I need to, instead of like actually, you know, finding someone that loves me, wants to care for me, I should be a slave to some corporate entity that will toss me aside at the first opportunity they get. But now that I'm 40 and, well, now, you know, it's harder for me to have children, that biological clock, you know, keeps ticking. And eventually that, you know, the alarm goes off. And they're going, I think a lot of these women are going, I was told a lie. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this. I was told I have to, so I just go along to get along, until eventually they go, I'm done. Or they become like that, whatever celebrity chick that all I do is masturbate and fuck guys all day. A genetic dead end.
Well, see, and that's the thing, is it's not even just the lie that they've fed that is telling you have to do this. When you look literally at our prices of everything in the world, or cost of living is where I'm trying to go with this, is so astronomically high that it's not feasible for women to stay home. Unfortunately, it's not. You're muted if you're talking. Ugh.
Hey.
God.
But I think because it's so much more that this guy, as our initial conversation, that men are telling women what they want, what they look for in a woman, and we find that misogynistic. I'm sorry, that's not how
See,
this
and that's
actually works.
no, it's not the definition, nor is that right. Women can sit there and go all over the place that I want a man who has 6 figures and I want a man who's this size and that size and da 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 da, and that's okay. But then as soon as a man says that, right away, she's like, you're fat shaming, you're this, you're that, you're da 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 da. It's like, what? They're not allowed to have a preference in what they like. Everybody has
Yeah.
preferences in what they like. Why is it only okay for women to have preferences and not men? That's
Well,
ridiculous.
and look at all the articles that were coming out, even from like GQ of all places, or like Sports Illustrated,
Such
that they put a bunch of like trans people on the cover, and guys are going, "What? I'm sorry, I don't like my chicks with extra bits."
No, weird.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like this. They tried to push it for so long. They tried
Like
to
this is
just
confusing me. This person looks really good, but I know that there's something dangling there, and you're really confusing my brain right now. I don't like it.
I have a confused boner.
Right?
We've all had it. I understand. But like they tried to push this time and time and time again. Look, if you don't like, literally, I can look up right now. Dating trans women is transphobic from the BBC. From The Advocate, is refusing to date trans people transphobic. Like,
They'll say yes, even though it's not.
From the BBC, is it discriminatory to refuse to date a trans woman? The argument started on whatever. I'll just share this. Okay, or not. There we go. The argument started in the UK reality television show Big Brother, where minor celebrities are locked into a studio with the Mickey Rourke thing. When someone had asked, "Would you go out with a transsexual woman?" I believe it's your choice. I would choose not to. That doesn't make me scared. You would go out with a woman? Yes, but you wouldn't go out with a transsexual woman? No. The conversation rumbled on when Willoughby suggested, "Let's have a kiss." Genuine replied, "No," and leaned away from her. India was later seen telling another guest that all this superficial stuff, that you are a woman and all that, sounds great and is the right thing to say, but it makes no difference if people don't believe it. That's the problem. While some housemates defend genuine, whatever, refusal to date a transsexual woman as a preference, the issue divided the audience on Twitter. The debate has continued to reverberate inside the house. Viewers of the program vote off guests one at a time until winners selected on Friday. India Willoughby is one of the 2 celebrities facing a vote and possible eviction, yada, yada, yada. If you have a sexual preference that discriminates against transgender men or transgender women, you are transphobic. This is a fact. So again, the attempts to try and ram down, no pun intended, that, hey, men, you know what? Maybe you should try a chick with package. And guys are going, "No, I don't like that. I want to have children. I want a wife, not a dude that's wearing a costume." So this stuff is falling flat on its face, and little Umberto Mustarolo, yes, gay.
Gay!
So guys don't like this. Oddly enough, guys don't like screwing other guys unless you're gay. And even that, I have a suspect that it's more of a preference thing. Like, if given the opportunity, a gay guy he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it with a chick.
Like jail. Yeah. Like jail.
Yeah, like, is it
man will do
transphobic?
it with a gay guy.
Is it transphobic if a gay guy says that I don't date trans men?
Of course not. Why would it be? There's
I don't
different
think it
rules,
could be.
don't you know?
I don't think it could be. But all
Don't
right.
you know?
So
So when we're talking
you-
about like the women and stuff like that, about how I guess how they're kind of perceived lately. Oh, okay. What did you do?
I want to play this.
It reminded me. Okay. Carry on.
What
then.
reminded you of what?
No, it's okay.
All right.
Vous conduisez trop vite.
Do neither of you speak English?
I do.
I do.
Papers. We would like to eat your papers.
Can you show me your party papers?
You want
They
to
want
see our party
The
papers?
party
Oui,
papers.
bon vivant bouillabaisse, coule de sac, laissez faire chicken cordon bleu.
Formidable, bâton rouge, noblesse oblige, au bon pain, château maman.
Croque mes yeux?
Croque madame.
Non, stupide.
Frère Jacques Grey pour Paul Marquis de Sainte-Terette.
Feather duster, croissant, les misérables, first catcher, Luke Robitaille, D'Artagnan,
Feather
Perrier,
duster.
Friend Tarkin, Ton Peanut, Buster, Parfait.
Eau de toilette.
Oh, de Doudadin!
Officers, I'm sorry. You're obviously
No, 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 no. I must apologize for me and my partner. We should not fight. To argue is nowhere to go through the life. Do you know the key to life?
What's that?
The key to life is a penis in your asshole.
beg your pardon, sir. I think you must be saying that wrong.
No, no, no. The key to life is a penis in your asshole.
I don't think you're saying what you mean to say.
Oh, oui.
See, they're why are they discriminating against trans people right now? That's really fucked up.
A penis.
It's messed up. It's messed up, man.
Oui, oui. A penis. A
Oui,
penis
oui.
is no way to smile, to be happy.
Oh, happiness. Honey, it's okay.
In your asshole.
That's
Happiness in your
asshole. Where you live, your appartement, your domicile.
Oh,
your
household.
household.
Ah,
Yes.
The life is happiness in your household.
oui, the key to life is a penis in your asshole.
I'm trying to tell her that.
I bet he's trying to tell her that.
What do you think I said?
Oh, I don't even want to tell you.
No, maybe they'll get a kick out of it. Okay. Well, we thought that you said that the key to life is a penis in your asshole.
Sacre bleu, no! You Americans think everyone wants to fuck you. No one wants to fuck you. Merde!
Here is your party papers.
Yeah. If they did a little more research with the French, tabarnak.
Yeah.
All right, let's
funny.
shift gears a little bit.
Okay, so before we do shift gears, first, if you're new here or haven't hit the little button already, feed the plant. Come on, just do
Do
it.
it.
Feed me
Feed it.
Seymour. Feed me all night long.
Okay, so there was a major shift in the energy policy. The biggest story of today is a significant policy shift of Prime Minister Mark Carney. In response to threatened tariffs of the US President Donald Trump, Carney has signed a deal with Alberta Premier Danielle Smith to roll back the key federal climate regulations. The deal. The agreement removes the federal emissions cap. Hold on, I started reading the wrong page here. Emissions cap on the oil and gas sector and suspends clean electricity regulations in Alberta. The goal is to boost oil production and attract investments to offset the potential $50 billion economic hit from U.S. trade tariffs. The reaction, the move that has been praised by the energy sector but sparked immediate backlash from the environmental groups and internal friction within the government, including, oh my God, I can't read all of a sudden, including reports of the environment minister resigning in protest.
Yes. You know, Mark Carney, you might have just got my vote with forcing Stephen Guilbeault, eco-terrorist Stephen Guilbeault, to resign. You might have just gotten my vote. So yeah, so Alberta, Danielle Smith has made it very clear the Ottawa is going to stop screwing with Alberta, stop hampering us, stop impeding us, stop limiting our ability to support the rest of Canada. It's like the crabs in a bucket. It's like the one guy that does all the work in like a school project, and then everyone else is like, yo, check out this TikTok. This guy's doing a funny belly flop. It's like that. That's like what Canada is. Alberta's the one that's like dragging everyone else along, and everyone else is just hanging onto their coattails. That's what it feels like. I shouldn't say feels like. That's what it is. So Stephen Guilbeault resigned. The world is healing. Nature is coming back. Speaking of
Beta.
What?
Guilbeault.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what? Who?
Yeah,
Okay,
so you know, our budget just came out recently, and we've seen Canada is facing nearly $100 billion deficit. So you are now more poor. Every single man, woman, and child within Canada is now saddled with $317,000 of national debt that has only continued to balloon. So the second your child is born, you basically gave them a credit card and said, oh, by the way, you owe $320,000. Have fun.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And people wonder why they're struggling. Yeah, because our government, our whole economy is like a giant Ponzi scheme. It's all a Ponzi scheme.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Now, on the other side of the pond here, or the border, in the United States, a trade deal with China.
You don't speak like that.
I know, but I speak how I want to speak. God, don't suppress my speech. Ugh.
Yeah, Rolo, you twink.
Right? You and your boys. Anyway, the White House has announced a new trade agreement with Chinese President Xi Jinping, whatever. I don't even care. The deal reportedly includes Xi Jinping. The deal reportedly includes China lifting export controls on critical minerals like rare earths and resuming purchases of U.S. agricultural goods, soybeans, corn, etc., in exchange for the U.S. lowering certain tariffs. Yay! It's exciting.
Yeah, so while the United States is getting these trade deals done, Canada goes, well, you know, we can just go down Jijing, yeah, right?
Oh. I don't even know what I said anymore. Whatever. So an update also. Oh, go ahead.
So this is what Donald Trump said. So of course the G20 just took place in Johannesburg, Africa. And Donald Trump, so the US had boycotted it in Africa because of a literal genocide that's going on there, which we had reported on. The Afrikaners are being remember kill the Boers, all that. Yeah, that's going on in Africa. So Donald Trump had posted this. The United States did not attend the G20 in South Africa because the South African government refuses to acknowledge or address the horrific human rights abuses endured by Afrikaners and other descendants of Dutch, French, and German settlers. To put it more bluntly, they are killing white people and randomly allowing their farms to be taken from them. Perhaps, worst of all, the soon-to-be out-of-business New York Times and the fake news media won't issue a word against this genocide. That's why all the liars and pretenders of the radical left media are going out of business. At the conclusion of the G20, South Africa refused to hand off the G20 presidency to a senior representative from our U.S. Embassy, who attended the closing ceremony. Therefore, at my direction, South Africa will not be receiving an invitation to the 2026 G20, which will be hosted in the great city of Miami, Florida next year. South Africa has demonstrated to the world they are not a country worthy of membership anywhere, and we are going to stop all payments and subsidies to them effective immediately. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Oh, shit.
So,
oh, awkward.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Interesting one of the comments. Poor white settlers. We must ask that they do not take away the land that was stolen at the request of the alleged genocide and child abuser. Okay.
Right. I forgot. They're white. Fuck them. Right?
Yep.
Who gives a shit? If they're white,
So-
it doesn't matter what's happening to them.
Pretty much. Thankfully, I'm not white, so when the genocide comes to Canada, I'll be spared.
Oh, I'm whiter than white. I'm all kinds of white.
Yeah, I don't got anything to worry about. I'm fine. I'm sure they'll look at me and go, "How?" I'll go, "How, brother," or however Native people wave.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, brother, fucking. Yeah. Yeah, so while the United States is actually taking a stand, Canada went down there and went, "Yo, we're badass. We're really teaming up against the United States." So you have this from Global News, which was this was last week. So PM Carney at G20 as countries move beyond the US. Prime Minister Mark Carney is in Johannesburg for the G20 summit, where South Africa officials say there will be a joint declaration despite a US boycott. Okay. They can't live without the United States, without the West propping them up. These places literally will fall apart. Carney is meeting today with leaders from France, Jamaica, Norway, Germany, the UK, the European Union. Notice it's all Europe.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you? How are you? He is also taking part in an official meeting of G20 leaders with morning blah 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 blah. This is where at the G20 is where Mark Carney said that we'll talk with the US. How did he say it? Like, when it's
When
appropriate.
it's needed.
Yeah, some crap like that. Well, of course, any opportunity for Mark Carney, little Mr. Burns, little wannabe Mr. Burns, he goes, "Oh, those comments were ill-made and they were made in error," something like that, walking it back again.
There's a lot of that. There is a lot of that of him saying stuff and then walking it back. Like that's all it is. It's either just say your shit and own it or don't say it at all. Pick one.
It's constant with this, and of course, some of the big natural gas and the building projects that are going within Canada and the United States, of course, is tied to a little company called Brookfield. If you never heard of them, they're a little startup, just a little startup. Maybe you've heard of them.
No, I haven't.
We have shown this before.
Exactly. Oh, well, I was trying to hit this one first.
Yeah, any and all accountability. Remember, this is where Mark Carney became the de facto Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah.
Right there. Ain't that a humdinger? It's only gone up.
Dig it home.
Damn, look at that. 22% if you bought, well, this is over the year to date, but right as Mark Carney went in, if you poured some of your money in there at 29.79, and it is damn near, what was that, like 80%? About 80% return on stocks as of right now.
Oh yeah, this is the one that he's into.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that he's totally divested from, and all his assets are in a blind trust. Dude, as blind as like my seeing eyes. Like, yeah, they're a little foggy, but I can still see. It's not that bad. I still see. Yeah, he's a Marxist. Of course he's a Marxist. So yeah, so while Canada is like trying to rub elbows with other third world dictatorships, the US is saying, no, we have a standard here. and we're not going to waver. You guys need us more than we need you.
Mhm.
And look, the biggest trade partner, like it's like if, I don't know, Michael Jordan and LeBron James were like sitting there trying to strike up a deal, and then there's like, the little like Terminator. I don't know what's like the little kid sports team. I know in football it was like Terminators. They were like under 5 or like 5 years to like 8. Was it they were called Terminators?
No idea. I just know the
Oh.
Timbits in the soccer, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
But it's like it's these all-star world-class athletes, and then it's like the people at the bottom, like the absolute worst, are going, yeah, well, we're gonna make our own trade deals and we're gonna have Kool-Aid there. I mean, you guys, while you guys are enjoying your caviar and beluga fucking whatever steak thing, whatever rich people eat, children's souls, we're gonna have Kool-Aid. Like that's what they've done here.
I don't know. Children's Soul sounds so much more thirst quenching.
I can't bear another immigrant. I always find this so fattening.
So full.
Bring me one of those slave boy souls. They always go down easier.
The little boys. Yes.
The boys.
Boys.
Yeah, so that's where Canada's operating right now. While the US is making moves, Canada's just going, can I have
boys.
some? Yeah.
The Canada's doing boys. My God.
Yeah, we totally are. Oh, what a joke. What a joke of a country. God
Right?
damn it.
It's just super disappointing. So an update to what I was talking about the other day when I was all solo missional. So the DC shooting.
Did you just freeze?
No. I froze because the laugh track started and I was like, neat. Okay.
And it didn't even come through for me.
Oh, it came through for me.
Look at this.
You can't help it.
Anyways.
You just can't help it once that
That bass line.
Gotta go with it.
Can you imagine that guy's fingers on a with a chick? Oh, those fingers are just. Anyways.
Anyway. In other news.
This is a live show.
So yeah. Yes, this is a live show every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Rumble. Oh God. X and YouTube. I almost said Twitch. We've been everywhere. We've been everywhere. Okay.
Man, I've been everywhere, man. Okay.
I think you need to, do the things.
And now for something completely different.
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Man, that was great timing. Good job, us. Fuck it. We do it live.
Oh, high five. All right. So an update to what I was talking about the other day in the DC shooting. So there were 2 National Guards that were shot in DC in Washington. Oh my God.
DC.
Yes. In Washington, DC. I know. I just realized what I did.
I know
there.
there's Washington State, there's Maryland, there's like DC, like Washington of DC. Yeah. America, fix your shit.
I know. It's a little confusing sometimes. So there's actually been a suspect who's been charged in the shooting. 1 second here.
Yeah, his name was like Mohammed Still Sniffs Girls.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why does it smell like potatoes?
I don't know. Anyway, so the National Shooting Guard, the suspect is upgraded to, or charges face for upgrade. Let's try this one more time, guys. I can read, I promise.
Take 2.
National Guard's shooting suspect faces upgraded first-degree murder charge. So Specialist Sarah Backstrom or Beckstrom, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. She was 20 years old, and Sergeant Staff Andrew Wolf, 24, were hospitalized in critical condition after Wednesday afternoon's shooting near the White House. Trump announced on Thursday evening that Beckstrom. Why are you doing this right now?
It wasn't supposed to go on then, but it did.
Oh my God, that is the worst timing ever. Okay, we're going to pretend that never happened.
It was supposed to when he got upgraded.
Oh my God. Yeah. So Trump announced on Thursday that Beckstrom, the 20-year-old female, had succumbed to her injuries.
Black people, it is not your smoke detector. Our dog just whines because you're not petting her, okay? We don't shock her. It's not your smoke detector, I promise. But
right?
you guys can't hear it anyways.
Air raid. No, I'm sure they can hear it. It's ear piercing. Anyway, so Trump had called the shooting a terrorist attack and criticized the Biden administration for enabling Afghans who worked in the U.S. forces during the Afghan war to enter the United States. The president has said he wants to permanently pause migration from poorer nations and expel millions of immigrants from the country. Lacanwall, dumbass, entered the United States.
He licks walls. What a weirdo. What kind of guy licks walls?
This guy, apparently. Anyway, he entered the United States in 2021 through Operation Allies Welcome. Yeah, you're not welcome anymore. Biden administration program that evacuated. Again, I promise I can read. And resettled tens of thousands of Afghans after the U.S. withdrawal from the country. Lackenwall applied for asylum during the Biden administration, but the asylum was approved under the Trump administration, so it says. So the Trump administration went until 2021. So, I mean, I don't really know exactly the date that this Lackenwall came to the United States. And when Trump was out, when he was in, I don't know. I can't.
I think that's kind of irrelevant to the greater story of.
Well, there's a greater story, yes. But if you have one side that's blaming Biden and the other side is blaming Trump, it's like, oh my God, you guys just get your shit together. Don't really care how. And two, like, who cares whose administration was under? This person was allowed to enter into the United States. And now we have a National Guard who is no longer here anymore, who was a literal baby. She was 20 years old. That is so freaking sad. Anyway, so this Lackenwall had briefly worked in an independent contractor for Amazon Flex from the end of July to the end of August and hadn't been active since. Shirdaz said he attended the same mosque as Lackenwall. He was so quiet and the kids were so polite. They were playful, but didn't see anything bad about him. He was looking okay. And then all of a sudden he just disappeared about 2 weeks ago. People who knew Lackenwall said that he served as in the CIA-backed Afghan army unit before immigrating to the United States. Lackenwall worked in one of the Special Zero units in the southern province of Kandahar, according to the residents, blah, 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 who identified himself as Lackenwall's cousin. So the Zero units were primary units that were manned by Thank you. I don't know what came out of my mouth, but thank you.
Primary or some crap.
I don't know. By the Afghans. Okay. Paramilitary units manned by Afghans, but backed by the CIA that had also served in the front line fighting with CIA paramilitary officers. Activists has attributed abuses to the unit. They play a key role in the chaotic U.S. withdrawal from the country, providing security around Kabul International Airport as the Americans withdrew from the country.
I mean, okay. So, in response, so of course, this guy is a
piece of shit.
Like in history, when a place went to go conquer people, and because the whole war, like we can get into the whole Afghan war. Obviously, it was a big kerfuffle, kerfuffle, you could say. But
kerfuffle.
When you now import the people that you were just killing, call me crazy. Now, were these people that were helping the United States specifically, like all of them? Were all of them?
I don't know, but this particular person who did kill the National Guards, it sounds like they were helping the United States, and I don't know if it was when they were starting to withdraw that all of a sudden it was just like, I'll help. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
but
when they
they
started helping, or if they were helping all along, and then
Well, but so they did try, and this is what the U.S. did, and of course, like we could criticize the war in Afghanistan, you know, the mission creep and everything that went on there, but this is why, like, normally foreign militaries, they either take like conscripts and like, hey, you guys go and die, or we'll shoot you. You know, you'll take those conscripts, and you don't leave any survivors. Like, if you are invading a nation, you gotta remove, you know, at least quell as much as you can the native population. But then to bring those people in that you
sounds
were
bad.
just fighting, yes,
Bring them into your country. Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Okay,
yeah,
I know we were just fighting you, we were trying to kill you, but do you want to come to our country? Because it's
dude,
cooler.
we got pizza, we have titties, we have little boys. In fact, we bring in so many boys, we don't even know what to do with them. So you guys could have your pizza titties if you like, or little boys.
I mean, stop saying boys. Oh my god.
Boys.
Ugh, that's just really disgusting.
Well,
But yeah, for the pizza and
all
the
right,
titties, for sure.
maybe this is a little highbrow, but the United States is the single largest importer of child sex slaves.
Ew.
So
United States, do better.
that's what I'm saying. So what JT so posted a good video in your messages. Give it okay. All right. Hey, for sure. So I'll pull this up here. So this is Project Constitution, who is a what do you do? He is Charlie Kirk. Okay. Is a big account. All right. I'll blindly trust him.
Oh, why not blindly trust him? He looks pretty
So
big.
Afghan.
Where was he based?
Oh.
Based in Afghan.
All right. He checks out.
Okay. All right.
Connected via US, account based in the US. All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll listen.
So Afghan national involved in the Fairfax police shooting linked to recent DC incident involving National Guard members. Yesterday, November 26, 2 National Guard members, PFC. I don't know what that means. Private first class. Sorry, I didn't. Andrew Wolf, 24, and Spick. Sarah Beckstrom, 20.
Specialist.
Is that senior?
Specialist.
Oh. Okay. Were critically injured in a shooting near the White House in Washington, D.C. The suspect, Ramadan Lickballs, an Afghan national who entered the U.S. in 2021, reportedly drove from across the country before the incident. Both service members, who had just been sworn in less 24 hours prior as part of enhanced security measures under Trump, are now receiving medical treatment. When was this? Okay, 2 days ago. Looking back to April 23rd in Fairfax, Virginia, a routine traffic stop escalated when Jamal Wali, 36, another Afghan national, expressed frustration and mentioned the Taliban before firing at shooters. Cool. One bullet injured 2 officers in their arms, but they were treated and released. Wali was fatally shot in the exchange. Wah, wah. Body camera footage captured the event, showing his anger towards the U.S. These incidents raise questions about vetting process. Both individuals enter the U.S. under programs from the Obama and Biden administration. Wally.
Here. Like, if you have anger towards the United States, why are you in the United States?
To kill Americans.
I mean,
I don't know.
Do better.
I think, Serge Tankian, I can't remember what song he had with regards to it, but he says something like, I loved you before you killed my family. It's kind of that. Like, for every bomb that goes off that kills a kid or something, yeah, you end up creating more radicals. That's what ends up going on here. So, Wally in 2024 as a translator and Luck Lickawall through asylum pathways amid the Afghanistan withdrawal. Concerns have been voiced about their border security and immigration policies. All right, so we'll check this out, assuming it works. Oh, Jesus, balls.
Jesus Christ. That was a heck of a stop, sir.
I have a gun and I'm armed. I'll let you know. So why did you pull me over?
Your inspection sticker expired
Yeah, they
last.
know. Call Joe Biden or call George Bush.
What's your driver's
No,
license?
there's no. I don't have a driving license.
Why not?
Go back, sit in the fucking car, and leave.
No, sir.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
Can I get your name?
No.
No?
No. Wally.
But you said I could do
Wally.
You're fucking killing me. You fucking people don't get a disability. Fucking. Oh, I have kids and I have a lot of fucking bullshit things. So why you fucking treating me this way?
Treating you what way?
Said
You
80.
aggressive-
Because you don't have a valid sticker. Yes,
or a driver's
standards
license.
here.
Can I get a supervisor to my location, please?
You fucking dumbass
The,
fucking people. You fucking asshole.
Majestic.
Oh my God.
I can't even go
Northbound
back to my
at
fucking country because of you fucking
Green Bar
people.
Shopping
I
Center.
started in fucking army.
Is this the guy that shot the guards?
Every time
No.
you come and fucking pull me over. Every
Oh.
time.
Do you have the
No, this is another Afghan national, and because they became extremists, we've just said, "Hey, Afghans, come on in. Let's have just come on in." They did no vetting, and Canada's doing the same thing. So I'll let this continue to play, but I want to make this very clear. We've imported those same people, in fact, with less scrutiny than the U.S. even had. It was brought up in the House, not in the House, but in committee, that people just using their phone, it was just literally, it was, trust me, bro. Are you an asylum seeker? Yes. Do you want to kill infidels? Yes. Welcome in. We got you.
Welcome.
So it was even exposed within Canada that we're just like, I know it's a joke, just trust me, bro, but Canada is doing literally that. And if I'm going to sling a little bit of mud, if I'm going to sling it on the left, I sure as fuck have to sling it on the right. Where are the conservatives that are pissed off, that are protesting, saying, hey, get these people out of here? They weren't even vetted. It was under trust me, bro. But during COVID, like, okay, I was talking to someone about this, and this really, what really grinds my gears? Oh, where is it? Give it, fucking, where is it?
You know what really grinds my gears? You, America. Fuck you, Diane.
So during COVID, you had to get tested. You had to get tested to see if you even had the thing that you were sick from. Everything was locked down. Everything was, people lost their jobs. People lost their livelihoods, yada, 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 yada. All the bad stuff that came with COVID. We needed to shut down the world because someone got the sniffles. And they couldn't even do that for measles, which apparently is significantly worse. You had to get a vaccine in order to go to school for measles. So on one hand, COVID, super bad. You're going to die. There's going to be mountains of bodies in the streets. Measles, yeah, don't worry about that. Someone square that peg for me. Someone get pegged for me. Okay?
How about the guy in the car in the video?
registration to the vehicle?
Nothing.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Except the gun.
And you don't want to give me your name?
Right.
Sir, why? Look. Hey, I died when I was serving you with you liars, with you people, with American standards.
I served as well, sir.
Yeah. So you brought me to you fucking people brought me to this goddamn country, and I'm dying every fucking single day, and I have 4 children, and we wholly survive because you're a fucking racist people.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get a job, I can't get a disability, and they took my fucking license because I'm not able to pay the insurance. So why are you fucking trying to kill me?
I'm not trying to
No,
kill you,
you
sir.
are. I'm already died. I don't give a damn fuck.
Subject's armed, refusing to give ID. Don't reach for anything,
No,
dude.
no,
Don't
no,
unbuckle
don't,
that.
I'm telling you, don't reach. I'm telling you, don't reach. I don't
Subject
give a
keeps
damn
reaching.
fuck.
Oh,
I don't
right.
give a
He's
damn
supposed to be you.
fuck.
My bad.
If you fucking do anything, don't do anything.
To do anything, don't do anything. What?
Subject keeps reaching for his weapon.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Sure. Just all you field. John, cover your skirt gate 1439.
Sir, I stopped you for a lawful traffic
I don't give a damn fuck.
Okay.
You liar.
I'm not lying.
No, you
It's
are.
obviously right there.
You are no. Today's
So
the
what
day,
I'm
buddy.
what I'm asking
Today,
for
fucking
is you to
dumbass
identify
liars, white
yourself.
people. You lied for 25 years.
Bravo, you drive from that.
You
I
brought
don't
me to
even know
this
you.
country. I served with
25.
special forces. I lost my own fucking brother. I lost my everything.
I'm sorry.
I have nothing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you're sorry to hear that. No. Don't play that bullshit.
So you don't have a registration to the vehicle?
Well,
No, he can't pay it. Remember?
yeah. He has no insurance. And, you know, and I do agree with JT that there's no rehabilitating these crazy effers. Yes. And as unfortunate as, and like, you know, my bleeding heart liberal, you know, heart, like hearing this guy, I lost my brother because you guys lied. I lost my family because you guys lied. And then you guys told me to come here and look it. I can't find work. I can't do this. I can't do that. My life's completely ruined because of you people. So this looking at this is a guy that's lost everything. Now he has nothing left to lose. He has 4 children that he can't take care of. His country was blown up, was destroyed. You know, so like you notice as soon as the police officer said, like, yeah, I served too, you see he got more agitated. He didn't calm down. It's like, oh yeah, we were brothers in arms. He's like, no, in fact, now it's you. Now he has a person to point the finger at. You did this to me.
Yeah, you've been lying for 25 years. Yeah.
So I do feel bad. Like I actually genuinely feel bad hearing this guy. This guy sounds like he has nothing left. So like, yeah, it's I don't know.
You know what? Listen, you're American, okay?
Yes.
Yes, you are American. I give you my fucking, what do you call that shit? Take it. They took my driving license.
So
Okay?
they took it away?
Yeah, for no fucking with fucking Taliban. Better than you. I was concerned and a fucking dumbass fuck when I was concerned about Taliban. But in America, since 2014, I'm concerned about more about you people. Because
Okay.
you lie, because you play games. That's how I'm going deeper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are my partners here. They're coming up. I don't want you to get rattled, but it's because you were reaching for your weapon.
No, I'm not being sir. Hey,
I
sir,
watched you do it.
I don't give a damn fuck.
Hop the curb, guys.
How's many
How did those 2 cops just drive by and not like, yeah, we're going through that intersection?
Right?
people as you can?
Okay.
Go ahead. You're not listening. What I'm
I
telling
am
you,
listening to you.
I have 4 children. Do not reach your gun.
Rob, everybody slow down. You just have to say slow down, 1421.
Hey,
So-
listen, American. This is take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to give me that?
Hey, no, you reach. You go.
800 Bravo, shots fired.
Oh my god.
That sounds
So he
like
did
a
end up
guy.
reaching for his guy.
Yeah. And I think
Oh.
I think it is because he had nothing left to lose, because, you know, we're seeing more people are dying from suicide because of the Afghan wars, because of the atrocities and the horrific things that they've seen, than in actual active combat. I think because a lot of these operators finally seen that whatever was going on was bullshit. We got bin Laden. He was done. We took out Al Qaeda, done and dusted, dealt with it. But then it was, well, we're gonna nation build, we're gonna be seen as liberators and da da da. It's like, no, not everyone wants democracy. Democracy is just another form of government that people don't seem to understand. It's just government. It's how you govern people. So we might like democracy because we grew up in it, or at least democratic systems. But they've always ruled in Afghanistan by kings, by feudalism, by might. That's how they were ruled, and that's what they're used to. And the only way, just describing, I'm not saying to do it, this is a description. The only way that you can remove an ideology is you have to kill it. Every book, every person, every thought. Everything. You have to remove the ideology completely.
Yes, but that's not going to happen because that would be insanity.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a descriptor. It's just a description. I'm not saying to do it. That's fucking insane.
Yes. This guy, like, listening to him, and again, not condoning any of the actions that he decided to put forth. He reminded me of that guy from the movie that we watched. Yeah.
Great movie. Like, if you guys haven't seen it,
that happened, and it was just this guy couldn't catch a break. And the thing is, again, I do not think that is an in for doing something bad, and the decisions he decided to make were absolutely horrible. But you could you could hear it in his voice. Like, he had nothing left. Like, he had given up. Like, he was just like, oh, great. Now I'm getting stopped because I quickly stopped at a light and abruptly stopped or whatever. And now this is happening and he's aggravated. And I mean, this could happen to anybody. It doesn't matter what you are.
Well, but you can see you guys came to my country. I helped you guys, and you destroyed my country. You lied to us. You did all these things. Tons of people died, as he said. I
brought
lost
me here, my brother. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, my heart breaks for that, but also, like, obviously this guy is, to take that extreme of a measure. I don't know. Maybe this is more of like a tale of when someone truly has nothing left to lose. That's when they lash out the most violently. And so then maybe kind of latch this on to with Canada is like, you see people are getting more and more poor. People are getting more desperate. People are struggling more. Record unemployment, record food bank usage, record, devaluation. Our dollars were fucking nothing compared to the United States. Even with the mass printing they have going on there, Canada just can't even keep up. And so we're not at the point where our country is completely destroyed, but definitely what we are seeing is people are having to take more extreme actions just to feed their kids. And when this stuff exacerbates, this stuff continues to get worse, people are going to go, the best thing to have, when society finally collapses, it's not food, it's bullets. That becomes currency. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
So
go ahead.
If there's a house that's well stocked, but they have no opportunity to defend it, well, then you were just holding that food for someone else. And this is why I say, like, rights don't exist. Rights are just force. Rights are just a social construct that we just kind of share. But when stuff actually goes sideways, and imagine, like, a society does break down. A man is going to go to someone's house, maybe they know that, hey, that place is really well stocked. We're going to go there because they see their kids are starving, and they're going to, in any other world, this wouldn't happen, but my kids aren't going to starve. My kids aren't. So they'll take extreme actions.
Yeah. I know it's all around that. Do we know, like, did any of those cops, like, I seen the one go down, did any of them lose their lives?
No, they're as far as I know that they, well, at least according to that report, that they were shot in the arm, but none of them died.
Okay, good.
100%. JT says 100% or 100. He didn't say percent, but there is nothing more important than ensuring your society can flourish and properly vetting anyone you bring in. Yeah. Yeah, we need people that actually are willing to contribute to our culture, that want to be a part of our culture. That's not extreme.
Yeah,
Like
not forced.
for the West, like we have this weird idea that we hate our own cultures, and it's like every douchebag, and I've said it a million times, every douchebag that goes to Hawaii and they go, actually it's Hawaii, or oh, I just came back from Mexico. It's Mexico. It's not Mexico. It's Mexico. Or we just came back from France and I was in Paris. It's not Paris.
It's France, not France. France, Paris. God,
get it like right. It's that type of douchebag. Look,
you're welcome.
Like Canada sucks. Canada's such a terrible place. Oh, all they have is like cheese on fries. Oh my God, we have no culture here. But look at Paris.
Yeah, and they named it after Putin. Ugh.
Yeah, Vladimir Putin. Fucking dolts. Oh my God. And you people breathe the same air I do. Holy shit.
Right. So to go back to what you had said earlier. So I loved you yesterday from behind those empty walls before you killed my family from behind those empty walls. So Empty Walls is the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Search Tankian. Yeah, that's a really good song.
Yeah. So yeah, while we continue to import these people, and this is why the United States has taken such a hard line stance. There's always the concern, like you remember, like the Japanese were saying, we can't invade the United States because, behind every blade of grass is an American with a gun. And that's been a deterrent. That's a defensive thing. That's not offensive. But what has happened is Canada, Mexico have been flooding the United States with illegals. As I said, literally, trust me, bro, I'm not a terrorist extremist. Let me in and give me all your crap, or I'm gonna complain. And then, well, Canada sucks, so there's this giant unprotected border between these two massive countries. And we're just going to go down there because, as that guy said, for 25 years, you lied to me. You killed my family. You did all this terrible stuff. And now I have nothing left to lose.
Which is sad because he has 4 kids. He should be thinking of his kids. But I understand.
I think he was. He was probably saying, I destroyed their lives. I took part in a thing that helped destroy their home. Maybe it's a level of guilt.
Sad face.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. So we are seeing that happen within Canada. We are seeing it get worse. We are seeing people having to take more drastic actions, and I don't want to see that happen. We should be doing everything in our power to avoid that.
Agreed.
And it seems like there's only one province that's really fighting to keep Canada afloat.
Thank you, Alberta. Wish more would follow a line.
Yeah, or at least willing to fight. At the very, you don't even have to fall in line. At least show a fucking pulse.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, we shouldn't have to keep you guys on the fucking defibrillator every 6 months. Oh, you guys doing okay now? All right, Alberta. Hey, can you guys send another defibrillator shock? All right, Manitoba. All right, here you go, Nova Scotia. And they're like, oh, yeah, thanks for another cash injection. I really need it. It's like, are you guys actually going to do anything, or is it just me? Like, do I have to carry the burden of rent here, or are you guys going to start, actually doing something? They go, well, you've been paying it out this whole time. Why should I care? You'll spot rent next month, though, right? Right. Do I have a choice?
No. Oh, then I guess yes.
All right, let's get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. See, of course, I see everyone. I see you guys all over on X. See you guys over on Rumble. You guys hanging out there, and of course, it always much appreciated that you guys are here sharing this time. You could be anywhere. You could be picking your nose, and you decided to spend that time. Maybe you're doing it together. Maybe you're a great multitasker, and I'm proud of you for that.
You're picking your nose, taking a shit in, watching us. High five.
You know
sir.
what? Yeah. You're a multitasker, and you know what? You deserve whatever you dig out of your nose.
Treasure.
May it be bountiful. All right. No,
Okay, let's stop. Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody who decided to take the time out of your day, whatever it was that you were doing, and come sit with us and listen to the craziness going on in the world today. If you are new, please like, share, subscribe. If you're not new, also like, share, and subscribe. Whatever. Anyway, we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So you can catch us again on Monday at 8 or 9. We'll see. But otherwise,
Good
have
luck.
a fantastic weekend. Be kind to one another.
Good. Oh, there was a delay. Good luck with your reno, JT. Hope it goes well. We are about to go and do the exact same thing because the best time to do renovations is when it's cold.
Apparently.
Oh,
shoot me.
So, for you guys over on Rumble, I see Rob Knorr is on right now, so we'll kick you guys over to Mr. Rob Knorr, and yeah,
Have a fantastic weekend. We out.